All right. Okay, let's get started. Um, okay. So last week we saw from Romans 13, verse 8 and 9. So that's about loving our neighbor. So let's just review that. Okay, so yeah, so there must be only one kind of debt that we can have, that is the debt to love another person. Yeah. So we cannot have any money debt. I mean, borrowing is not good, but even if we borrow, we should give it back and not hold it with us. And the only thing we can have what belongs to others is loving others, the love that belongs to others, the love that we are supposed to show. Yeah. So within this love, we saw that all the Ten Commandments, all the laws of Moses are covered under this one law, that love your neighbor as thyself. Yeah. Yeah. So Jesus gave us a higher command, higher law that covers all the smaller laws. Yeah. Okay, so we saw in the next verse some examples of what all you should not do. And all this is covered by one law that Jesus gave. Yeah, the summary. So first command we saw is you should not commit adultery. So one husband, one wife, and they should not have another partner, either the male or a female. They should not have. Hmm? Okay, so second command we saw that you shall not commit murder. So you shouldn't take away somebody's life. No, only God has the right to end somebody's life when he chooses, but we cannot do that. And third one, um, okay, what is this? Yeah. Okay, you shall not steal. You cannot take what belongs to others. So uh, just taking what belongs to others means stealing. Okay. Fourth one, do not covet. Okay, so do not like want something that belongs to others. Just because they have it, not because okay, there is a need for that. So that may not be covetousness, but if you think, oh, he or she has it, and so I need it, so that is covetousness. Okay. This verse also says, uh, and whatever other command there may be. Okay, so we didn't draw that part, and everything equals to one command, that is, love your neighbor as thyself. So I'm here, my neighbor is here, so I'm going to love my neighbor like how I love myself. Okay, so that's what we saw. Okay, yeah, so we should try and practice this in our everyday life. Okay, okay, so we'll go into the next chapter, chapter 14. And chapter 14, we have quite a few points. Picked up three verses to start off. So let's see. Okay, today is 26. Okay, right. So verse 1, 14 chapter verse 1. Accept the one whose faith is weak without quarreling over disputable matters. Okay. So there are many things that um, are not like right or wrong. Okay. So there are many things that are okay to do for some people, not okay to do for some other people. But it's not a matter of right and wrong. It's a matter of preference or choice. Say, for example, over food. Somebody says, I want to eat only vegetarian food. Somebody says, no, God made everything, eat everything. I'm a non-vegetarian, So, but it's not a matter of right and wrong, no? So it's not that vegetarians are sinning and they cannot go to heaven. No, not like that. They cannot have a relationship with God, nothing like that. Okay. So we should allow people to have choices, and we should be okay with that. And so some people have weaker faith, meaning they are growing in the Lord, they are getting to know God, and they will slowly understand everything fully and then start accepting things fully. So right now they're growing, so they might say, oh, Sunday I have to go to church. So Sunday I cannot be without going to church. No, so things like that. I'm just giving some examples. So that could be called as weaker faith. Um, there are many preferences people have over how to eat also. So not just what to eat. Okay. So this verse says, accept the one whose faith is weak. Maybe they're getting to know God. So if their faith is weak, just accept it. It's okay. They will grow up. If something is right or wrong, you should point it out and help them and in love, you know. But if it is not a matter of right and wrong, don't quarrel over disputable matters. Okay? Disputable matters meaning things that could lead to argument, and we talk back and forth and continue like that. Okay. Okay. So accept the one whose faith is weak. Okay, let's draw two people. So one is going to be me, and the other one is going to be the other person. And pink heart is what faith is, right? So we're going to draw a smaller pink heart for the other person. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is me. Yeah. So let's say my faith is kind of mature. So I'm going to draw myself a big heart. Okay. So I've grown in the Lord. I have understood a lot of things, and I don't have problem with many things. Okay. So I don't mind eating anything. I don't mind, uh, you know, doing anything on any day. Okay. But there is another person. We will draw some examples. But there is another person. Let's say green color. Okay. So this person, even though he is bigger than me, okay, he has a very small faith. So just for imagining, draw a tiny faith. Okay, so a tiny uh, pink heart. Okay, so let's color it. Okay, so this is a faith. It's tiny. Okay, and let's draw some examples for us. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm going to write me telling this person, okay, welcome. Okay, I'm going to tell this person welcome. Okay, and on the right side, I'm going to draw some examples. Okay, so we have some more examples. Okay, so in the next few verses about eating, especially. So let's draw some other examples. Okay, so this person is thinking in his mind about several things. So let's put a cloud like this. Okay, so we're going to draw some examples. So first one he's thinking is, say I have to take a, let's say take a right turn. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, so I have to go and take a right turn. Okay, let's say I have to go take a right turn and then a left turn and then this turn and then go. Okay, so uh, instead of going straight, this person wants to go take a right turn and then a left turn and then a left turn and then a right turn and go. Okay, so is this bad? Yeah, he's walking a little bit extra, but is it wrong? No, it's not wrong to do that, but he's just doing some unnecessary things. Okay, yeah. So let's also do this. Going to church is okay, it's good. We should, but only Sunday going to church or only Sunday morning you think about church and just for the sake of it, you go to church and you insist that you have to go to church at all times, whether you're traveling or hospital, etc., etc. Um, might come under this category. Okay. So there is a church, and let's draw a calendar. Um, let's draw. Okay, I'm just going to write here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So only on Sunday, our friend remembers that, oh, it's a Sunday, so we have to go to church. Oh, I cannot be without going to church on a Sunday. Okay, like that. Okay, so that's a bit immature. Okay, no, going to church on a Sunday, is it wrong? No, but it's a bit immature to just think of church on a Sunday morning um, and insist that in spite of XYZ reason, you still go. Okay. Um, like that for the sake of going to church. Okay. Okay. Let's think of one or two more examples. Um, maybe mm, I want to wear a coat and a tie to to be presentable always. No. So maybe somebody might say, "Oh, so I'm gonna wear a coat and a tie." Okay, so let's take a color. Try and draw him a good dress. Oops. Something like this. Okay. Okay. So let me color it inside. So so many things I have to dress up super nice to impress all of them. This is the only way to dress. All other dresses are considered inferior. You know, many people might think like this. Okay. So I have to dress like this. I cannot be without like this. Okay. Um, Maybe let's say while going to church. Okay. So is it wrong to insist that this is the only way, this is the right and best way is wrong? Okay. So, but we can get over it. I mean, totally not necessary to dress like this. Okay. Yeah. So maybe one more incident. Mm, any idea coming to your mind? Okay. So I will have to eat lunch at 1 o'clock. Hmm? So let's say this person says that I have to eat lunch. Oops, at 1 o'clock. Okay, so let's draw a bow. Okay, there are things in this bow. Um, okay, let's draw one apple. Okay, some mango, something. Okay, and one more fruit, maybe pineapple. Okay, okay, something like this. So our friend says it's time 1 o'clock. So, okay, I've drawn fruits. Or let's say 11 o'clock, I have to eat fruits. Hmm? So let's make it 11 o'clock since we drew fruits. Oops. Hmm, something like this. Right. So just draw a clock. So every day he says at 11 o'clock. Where's 11 o'clock? Okay, here. Okay. So he says, I have to eat fruits. Now, my fruit basket has to be ready at 11 o'clock. Hmm. So that is not, um, I want to insisting like that is not a good idea, but yeah, we can get over it. So it's okay. Okay. So our friend has some ideas like this. So the Bible calls them weak in faith and without quarreling. So now I might have an alternative response. Okay. So I can say um, something like no. Okay. No, 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 something like that. Okay. So my alternative response could be okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Like that. But I'm not going to respond like this. I'm going to say, okay, so whatever you're thinking, whatever you want to do, okay, do it. You're welcome, like how you are, just as you are. You're welcome. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay. Fine. So the next verse, let's go to the next verse, verse 2. One person's faith allows them to eat anything, but another whose faith is weak eats only vegetables. Hmm. So this is a very common example. So when you go to church and there is food, So often there is a vegetarian side and there is a non-vegetarian side. So people who do not eat non-veg will eat only veg. Okay. Um, so some people, okay, some people um, they cannot eat non-veg for some reason, medical reason or something, but there are others who think non-veg is bad, you know. So yeah, so if God created vegetables and chicken, mutton, fish, so we are free to eat anything, but some people might have a problem since they were brought up like that or something. So they have a block in their mind. So we can accept them like how they are. Okay, you want to eat vegetarian? So yes, we have vegetarian for you. Come, no? Okay. So this is not so much faith in God, but it's about a block on particular things. Okay. Okay. So let's draw one person. That's me. I can eat almost anything under the sun, not everything. I also have some things that I don't eat. So yeah, let's draw. Okay. So one person, okay, says I can eat anything. Okay, so let's draw a big bowl. Okay, that's my bowl. Okay, so I'm going to draw it transparent. So I'm going to fill it with some things. Okay. And there is our friend on the other side. He cannot eat a lot of things. His mind says, oh, no, no, that is not nice. That is not correct. Oh, no, 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 like that. Okay. So he has a much smaller bowl. Let's say his bowl is only this much. Okay, so let's start drawing something. So, oh, okay, okay, let's draw pink heart first. So I have a big pink heart. Okay. Um, so my pink heart allows me to kind of eat anything under the sun. So whatever God created, whatever is allowed, I can eat. I can't eat other human beings. That's called cannibalism. Mm. But any animal, anything that God has created, I am free to eat. Okay. So, but this friend has a tiny pink heart. Okay. So, let's color this pink heart. Okay. So, the non-vegetarians can eat vegetables also. So they come to the vegetarian side also and pick up all the good food from vegetarian side and then pick up all the good food on the non-vegetarian side. Both sides they get to eat. Okay, so this person, let's say, okay, I'll draw chicken first. I'll try and draw. I'm not sure if I can get it right. So, okay, I'm just going to draw a leg piece. So that is easier to draw, I think. So something like this. Yes, that looks like one. Okay, so that's my leg piece. I'm allowed to eat chicken. And okay, how do I show mutton? So like one segment. Okay, so something like this. Okay, one layer like this. Hey, this is my meat. Maybe there is a bone in the center. So let's say What's gonna try to do it? So that's my meat, red meat. Okay,
Sir, what are you drawing with the pink color?
that's meat, red meat. Okay, yeah, then I can also eat fish. So, okay, so I get to eat fish. Okay, yep. So something like this. So it has some space. Okay, so let's color this fish. Okay, then what else? Okay, I can eat octopus. So I've eaten octopus sometimes. Let's draw. Let's see if we can draw. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, something like this. Oops. Okay, so octopus or okay, something like this. Okay, so I'm okay eating anything, jellyfish, live fish, anything. Okay, so that's my freedom. So I don't have problem. Mhm. Okay, let's draw some vegetables as well. No, I can eat vegetables as well. So I can eat what? Banana, maybe bananas. Yeah. So like this. Okay. So kind of a thinner one I've drawn. So okay. So I get to eat a lot of things. Okay. Okay. So our buddy, he cannot eat a lot of things. So let's say he's only a vegetarian. So he maybe avoids onion. He cannot eat onion. Mhm. So this is tomato. Okay, so he can eat tomato. Let's say, okay, what else? He can cauliflower. Let's see if we can draw cauliflower. Mm, Something like this. Okay, that's cauliflower. Okay, so okay, one more. Well, let's draw one more. Maybe okay. We did some fruits on top. Okay, let's draw one more veggie. What veggie? Brinjal. That's
Broccoli?
broccoli is like cauliflower. So let's leave it. Let's draw brinjal. Brinjal is easier to draw for me. So let's do that. Like rectangle like this. Um, Something. Okay, that has to be green, right? That part has to be green. Yeah, yeah, not bad. Hmm. Okay, so that's all our friend gets to eat. Hmm? Our friend. Hey, we could have just covered it. Okay. Yeah. So,
Why,
yeah.
why doesn't stop the person who has this will get to eat get why don't they get tummy pain?
I can't hear you clearly.
Whenever you eat too much, you get tummy pain. Then why are they allowed to eat so much?
Um, Sorry, I'm not able to hear you clearly, Talita. Um, can you say it again? Little louder.
Whenever you eat so much, you get tummy pain. So why is he not getting? Why is the big guy not getting tummy pain? Why is the small guy not getting tummy pain? Because he eats very less. Because he's hungry, and the other man is too full.
I'm still not getting it. Are you saying he will get tummy pain if he eats so much?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not saying, okay, so he's going to eat all of this. You can eat all of this and still not get tummy pain. I know, so you'll have to eat it in proportion. But I'm saying he's allowed to eat all of this. No, so we've drawn as if he's allowed, he's okay eating all of this and more and many, many more. Hmm? So the other friend who has a tiny pink heart, he thinks he's not allowed to eat many things. He only eats few things. Maybe he avoids garlic, onion, lots of things, and so he eats only few things. Yeah. So he has a weak faith and he eats only vegetables and few vegetables. Okay. That's what we are trying to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Verse 3. So let's go to verse 3. Okay. The one who eats everything must not treat with contempt the one who does not. Okay. And the one who does not eat everything must not judge the one who does, for God has accepted them. Okay. So it could go both ways. So the person on the left, okay, so okay, let's draw two scenes here. So the person who eats everything, okay. Okay, so let's simplify the diagram this time. So this is, I'm going to divide the scene into two. Okay, so he is going to look down, okay, on this person. Okay, so there is another person, another friend here. So this friend, hmm, it's a bit sad. This friend, this person is looking down on the other person. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna draw a bag. Hmm. Okay, so let's draw a pink heart first. I think, yeah, it should draw a pink heart first. Maybe a bigger pink heart for this person. Okay, something like that. So this person is pretty mature, strong, but he should not look down on the other person. Okay, so even though you're strong in faith, um, you have no right to look down on other person. Hmm? Okay. So I'm going to draw a bag. Okay. So this person has a red bag. Okay. So let's say this is me. So I have a big, huge red bag. Oh, okay, I don't have a lot of space here, but I would like to make the bag as big as possible. Okay, got it. So this is to indicate that I can eat anything under the sun, or kind of lots of things I can eat. I get to eat. Okay, so I'm just going to color this spice. Okay, so I get to eat almost anything and everything. Okay, so this is my bag. And so the other fellow doesn't have so many things to eat. Okay, so I'm going to draw a green bag because he's a vegetarian. Okay, so he gets to eat only a little bit, teeny weeny bit. Okay, so let's take a different green color. Hmm. Okay, so that's his bag. He doesn't get to eat a lot of things. Okay, so the person who eats a lot of things cannot look down on the other person and say, ha 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 ha. Okay, so yeah, this verse says, the one who eats everything must not treat with contempt. Contempt means very um, looking down, no? Saying that it's super bad, super ha 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 ha, making fun or something. Okay. Okay. On the other side, the other thing also should not happen. Okay. The green person thinks that he is somebody great. Okay. So he has a tiny bag, but he is now looking down on the blue person. Okay, the blue person still has the bigger bag. Okay, and he's gonna have the bigger heart. It's covering his hands as well. That's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna fill it in. Okay, so similarly, we'll draw a big bag for this person. This person has very big bag. You know, color it in. Oops. Okay. So, like how this blue person doesn't get to tease or make fun of the other person, this green person, oh, I forgot to draw green bag. Yeah. Green person has a small, tiny bag. That's it. That's his bag. He doesn't get to eat a lot of things. Okay. So he doesn't get to say, oh, very bad. Okay. We should not do that. So this person shouldn't make fun of the vegetable eating person, and the vegetable eating person shouldn't judge, say that this person is eating everything, so that's very bad. No, he should not say that. Okay. Yeah. So there are many things like that. There are many examples like that which are not right or wrong. Okay. It is just a matter of maturity and freedom to accept the freedom that God has given us. No, God has not called us into another set of rules and regulations, but God has liberated us and called us into freedom. So when one person is struggling to accept that freedom, we should treat him with respect and say, "It's all right, buddy. You you do what you want, you know. So it's all right. You're welcome, like how you are." Okay. So yeah, that's what we get to learn today. Okay. For some of us who have a very big pink heart, in the sense we've accepted so much freedom from God, it might be hard to see somebody saying you have to take a right and the left and the right and the left. Black cat is another thing, no? So in India, some people think if a black cat crosses the road, whatever you're going to do, you should not do. You should come back. Hmm? So maybe some people who believe in God also think like that, no? So things like that. No, that's a bit on the extreme side, but yeah, I'm just giving examples. Okay. All right, let's pray. So, dear God, we thank you for today. We discussed a little bit about how to accept a weaker brother, and similarly, how a weaker brother should look at a more mature person. Pray that we will treat each other kindly and accept one another and not have trouble, Master. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.